Okay, going to solve the following, calculate the following expression. So we have 0.125 divided by 0.25 plus 1.9 over 16 divided by 2.5. This all is divided by 10 minus 22 divided 2.3 times 0.46 plus 1.6, adding 17 over 20 plus 1.9 and times 0.5. Okay, let's start solving. So, first thing first, what we are going to do, since first operation is going to be this one and this one, right? So 0.125 I can easily divide by 25, so then makes sense to divide and only then convert into a simple fraction. While 2.5 I need to convert into simple fraction first because I have to divide 1.9 over 16, divide by 2.5. At this point, let me see, 2.5 is 2 and 5 over 10, which is 2 and 1/2. Let me see here also in denominator what we're going to do. 2.3, it's 2 and 3/10. And 0.46, it's 46 over 100. Reduced by 2, it's going to be 23. Reduced by 2, it's going to be 50. So we are getting 23 over 50. And 1.6, it's going to be equal 1 and 6 over 10, which is going to be 1 and 3/5. And we have there 1.9 right here, which is going to be equal 1 and 9/10. And 0.5 equal 5 over 10, which is 1/2. Okay, here's something I am curious. We converted 2.3 here into fraction, but let me see if I can divide 22 by 2.3. I'm curious if I can divide. If I can divide without remainder or 9-yard decimal notations, then entire denominator I can keep in decimal notation, and then the answer of this denominator convert into simple fraction. But all depends on this division, 22 divided by 2.3. Let me do this drafting. 2.22 divided by 2.3, which means I am moving by one position to the right. I can't divide by decimal notation. So I'm getting 23 by one position, and 22, accordingly, I'm having here 0, adding 0. I put at the end of the video division of decimal notation so you can see. 22 is not divisible. Yeah, that's it. We are stuck. We can't divide completely. Okay, I can at least try. 9 times 3, 27. Okay, 9 times 2, 18, and 2, 20. We are getting 17. Yeah, another 0. No number ends with 0. You can fully divisible by 3. So, yeah, we can't work in decimal notation. So I'm moving to fraction. So, step number 1. In numerator, I'm going to divide 0.125, dividing by 0.25. So I am cleaning here this point, and which means I'm moving by 2 positions. It's going to be only 25, right? And here is also moving by 2 positions, 1 and 2, and I'm getting 12.5. So 12 by 25, it's going to be 0, right? And decimal point comes there because it ends of whole number. And 125 by 25 is 5. Okay, so 0.5. This is going to be 0.5. So I am getting here 0.5 plus, now let's divide 1.916 divide by 2.5, which is 2 1/2. So let's do this drafting. 1 9/16 divided by 2 1/2. We are getting 1 times 16 is 16, plus 9 is 25 over 16. And we are dividing 2 times 2 is 4, 5 over 2. And we get 25 times 2, 16 times 5. This is 1, this is 8, right? This is 1, this is 5. I'm going to place multiplication, division, mixed fraction, and division, multiplication, division of decimal notation. So we are getting 5 over 8, right? Which means this is going to be 5 over 8. Okay. Let me make this compact, so not to occupy too much space. There we go. So plus, it's going to be 5 over 8 and divided by, so 22 divided by 2.3, it's going to be 22 divided by 2 3/10, right? Which is going to be 22 divided by 23 over 10th, and it's going to be 22 times 10. Here will be 23. There is nothing to reduce. We are going to get 220 over 23. Here we are getting 10 minus. And then times 0.46 plus 1.6 plus here I can add, let's say 17 over 20 at 1.9. So how much do we get? 17 over 20 plus 1 over 9/10. So 20 and 10th, I'm bringing to common denominator. It's going to be 20, right? 2 here, 2 here. And the answer is going to be 17 over 20 plus 1 and 18 over 20. And we are getting 1 and here is 20. 17 plus 18. It's going to be 35, right? 35 over 20. Let's reduce by 5, right? It's going to be 7. By 5, it's going to be 4. So 7 over 4, it's improper fraction. So for improper fraction, it's going to be 1 plus 7 over 4. It's going to be 1 3/4, right? Because 7 divided by 4 is 1 time, remainder 3/4. And we are getting 2 3/4. So here we are getting plus 2 3/4 times 0.5 is going to be 1 over 2. Let me put here, we are getting 2 3/4. Okay. Next. So 0.5 plus 5.8. So it's going to be 1/2 plus 5 over 8. Denominator is 8, so times 4 times 4. And we are getting 8, 4 plus 5. We are getting 9 over 8. I don't want to convert into mixed fraction because we need to divide, right, by denominator. So I'm just keeping like that. 9 over 8 dividing. So 10 minus 220 over 23. So let's see, 220 over 23. Let's take whole number. 220 divided by 23. How many times we said? It was 9 times, right? 27. 9 times 2 is 2, and 2 gonna be 0. 10 minus 7, 3. Here will be left 1, 13. So this is whole number 9. So its answer gonna be 9 and 13 over 23, right? So 10 minus 9, 13 over 23 times 0.46. Let's convert it because we are going to use simple fraction. We already know. Did we use it? Yeah, we have 23 over 50. It's right here. So it's going to be times 23 over 50 and plus 1.6. It's here, 1 and 3/5. Okay, plus, well, we can multiply 2 and 3/4 times 1/2. So 2 and 3/4 times 1/2, it's going to be equal. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3, 11 over 4 times 1/2. It's going to be 11 over 8. So the answer is going to be 11 over 8. It's 1 and 3 over 8, right? 11 divided by 8 is 1 times. Remainder is 3, so 1 and 3/8. Next, 9 over 8. Now let's subtract 10 minus 9 and 13 over 23. This is what I'm going to do. 10 I'm representing as a 9 and 23 over 23. I'm using this denominator, so why bring to common denominator when I can take the same denominator that already exists and I get rid of dealing with common denominator. Minus 9 and 13 over 23. And I'm getting 23, and here is what? 10 over 23. So here we get 10 over 23. This is 10 over 23. All right, times 23 over 50. Look, nicely it's going to cancel each other. Plus 1.35. Okay. Make it shorter. And plus 1.38. All right. So what we are getting? We are getting 9 over 8. So 1023 times 23 over 50. This is gone. This 0 is gone. This 0 is gone. 1/5. We are getting 1/5 plus 1 and 3/5 and plus 1.38. Okay, next is gonna be 9 over 8 divided by, so 1/5 plus 1 and 3/5, it's gonna be 1 and 4/5, right? Denominator is the same, all we do, add numerator, 1 plus 3, 4/5, and plus 1 and 3/8. Now here first we need to do division, right? We need to take 9 over 8 divided by 1 and 4/5, which is equal 9 over 8 divided by 1 times 5 is 5 plus 4 is 9 over 5, which is equal 9 over 8, flipping 5 over 9. This is gone, we get 5 over 8. So here we are getting 5 over 8 plus 1 and 3/8, which is going to be, since denominator is the same, 1 and 5 plus 3 is going to be 8 over 8, which is equal to, because this is equal 1, right? We cancel it, you get 1. And the answer is 2. Okay? Let's do. So next question is 2 divided by 3 and 1/5. Okay? Plus 3 and 1/4 divided by 13 divided by 2/3 plus 2 and 5/18 minus 17 over 36 times 18 over 65 and multiplied by 1/3. Okay, so what we can do as a first operation, this division we can do, then this one we can do, and this subtraction also we can do. Yeah, let's see. Here we don't need to convert any decimal to simple because all of them we have in simple fraction. So 2 divided by 3 and 1/5, if I convert into decimal, it's going to be 16 over 5. 2 times 5 over 16. 1 and 8, 5 over 8. We are getting 5 over 8 plus, let me see, 3 and 1/4 divided by 13. 3 and 1/4 converting the improper fraction is going to be 12 plus 1, 13 over 4 divided by 13. 13 comes here. Canceling, we get 1/4. Okay, all this. Hold on, now this is going to be divided by 1 2/3, right? We divide by 2/3, this one, right? And then plus, let's 2 and 5 over 18 minus 17 over 36. So common denominator is 2, so 36, so times 2 times 2. And we are getting 2 and 10 over 36 minus 17 over 36. I can't do 10 minus 17, therefore what I'm going to do, I'm going to borrow 1 from these two. Look what I'm doing. 2 and 5 over 18, I can write down 1 and 1 5 over 18. Borrowing 1 from these two to convert this 1 into improper fraction. So it's going to be 1 and 23 over 18. Now 1 and 23 over 18 minus 17 over 36. Then it's going to work times 2 times 2. It's going to be equal 1 and 46 over 36 minus 17 over 36, and we are getting 1 and 16 minus 7, 9, 19 over 36. Yes? Okay. So I'm going to write down 1 and 19 over 36, and this is 1 and 19 over 36. Actually 29. I'm sorry, it's gonna be 29. Yeah. 29 and this is also gonna be 29. And times 18 over 65 and times 1/3. Let me clean this. And what we are getting here, next step, it's going to be, I'm going to do this division and this multiplication, right? So 1/4, well, times 3 over 2, 3 over 8. So I'm getting 5 over 8 plus 3 over 8. This is where I'm getting 3 over 8. And then plus, now let's multiply 1 and 29 over 36 times 18 over 65. 1 times 36, 36 plus 29, it's going to be 65 over 36 times 18 over 65. It's beautifully canceling. This is 18 and 36, 1 and 2. We are getting 1/2. Okay, this is 1/2. And all that sum, we need to multiply by 1/3. Yes? So it's going to be equal. Let's add 5 over 8, 3 over 8, and 1/2. I'm going to multiply here by 4. That's all. And it's going to be equal 8. Here we get 5 plus 3 plus 4. And this is time 1/3. So this is going to be equal. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12 over 8 times 1/3. 12 over 8 I can reduce by 4. This is going to be 3. This is going to be 2. And multiply 3 over 2 times 1 over 3. This 3 gone. We are getting 1/2. So the answer for this calculation is 1/2. Okay, I'm not going to solve the third one because I think you have enough. Once you watch all these problems, you will get idea how to solve it. And I'll see you in next video. Thank you for watching.